Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah. I am a 5th-year teacher that is heading back to 1st grade this year at a new school. And today is classroom setup day 2. In part 1, I basically brought in all my stuff from my moving van with the help of my brother. And then I cleared out a lot of the other stuff that the teacher left that I didn't need. I took down a lot of things from the walls, bulletin borders, and today I'm having my mom come in to help me. My heart wants to start decorating, but I know I have to unpack all my stuff first and get organized. So that is the goal today. My mom is awesome. She's never helped me like set up a classroom before, but she's always helped me pack up and move my stuff or unpack my things into a room. So because I've already done that part, I'm really excited to have her today to just help me put together my room. I put all my stuff over here to this side of the classroom, so thankfully it doesn't look like nearly as much as it did before. Those boxes are empty. There's still some stuff that I need to get rid of that I don't need, and for the most part I've cleared out all of the storage up here. There is some stuff that I think has to stay, that's curriculum, but other than that I have a ton of storage to put up top. In these cabinets, I still don't know what I'm going to use these cubbies for. Obviously the kids' book bags go underneath, but I'm still trying to figure out what I should put up here. I think I'm gonna put like my themed books, because if you can see over here, I have a ton of these Walmart storages for all of my themed things, and they are just falling apart. Not only are they really dirty and filthy, but they have seen better days. So I think I'm going to put all my themed books in there, but that will just be the first project. I accidentally double printed some things at Staples and it's on really nice paper. So I'm gonna go find my new teammates and just see if anybody wants this stuff, because I feel bad that I double printed it and I really don't wanna have to waste it. All right, my mom just showed up. Say hi, Mom. Hi. And I'm already putting her to work. We're gonna start to take off some of this vinyl that's on the bulletin boards and the whiteboards. All right, so I put all my themed books underneath these cubbies, and the teacher next door has some really cute curtains hanging, so I think I'm going to hire somebody to make me those little curtains, because as convenient as this is, I just don't love how it looks. And I also need to make new labels. I'm thinking I probably don't want to put them on the bottom here, because when I pull out the books, they'll get scuffled, so I might just put them on the side. So I need to make some new labels as well. We are an hour in, a little over an hour in, and I have been slaving away at the books. I have all those books like I already showed you in there. These are my kids' books for the library. I really like the idea of this being the library back here, but I need to figure out how to utilize the bottom for storage, because these bins don't fit, these big ones from Target, and obviously the book bin style don't fit under there. These ones do fit, but not with books in them. Like, well, I guess some do. That just makes me nervous that kids are gonna like bang them out. So I might have to put some underneath there that maybe are a little less full, because I don't wanna have to relabel everything here, and everything already matches like color-wise. The only other thing I'm thinking is that I do have these bins that I used to use for paper and things like that. So I could technically probably find a way to relabel them and then put books, some books, flat and in like this. I don't love the look of that, so I would love to avoid it if possible. I guess too, if I didn't want them sticking out, I could probably fit 3 across maybe. It would just require me to relabel, because I think these are a little bit too big to go on the front. Maybe not actually. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, I'm kind of just playing around with that still, but I don't want to have my library in 2 separate areas, if that makes sense. I want to have it all in one spot. So like this is plenty of space for the amount of books that I have. It's just a matter of how to put them in bins. And then that leaves all this shelving over here to play with still too. And my mom is a saint because she's already taken off all of the vinyl from this door and these whiteboards. I might also have her take off these letters up there. I know that those are, I know that those are Wonders letters, but I have a different alphabet I kind of want to put up instead. I might leave the alphabet, but I'm probably going to take down these posters. And then I might take down the letters because I have my own letters as well. All right, we got all the letters off the boards. We got all of the math things off the boards. Took off the little posters up there. Now we're gonna give these whiteboards a good scrub. All right, we are in the unpacking process. All the books are unpacked. I still need to figure out the library, but now I'm gonna start to unpack all these boxes. Anything I don't need that's not pressing, I'm probably just gonna keep in the bin and put on top. Everything else, we're gonna find a home for it. And these boards are looking fabulous. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
All right, it's 11 o'clock. All of this stuff is stuff that needs to find a home. So I'm gonna start putting things that I don't need access to all the time up on top of my cabinets. So I'm just gonna go through it, organize. Things I don't need are going up there. Things I do need are gonna go in a cabinet or a different space. My mom's leaving, so I'm gonna see how many of these bins I can fit in her in my car so that I can start to empty out this space and see what I have left to put away. All right, y'all, it is 12:30. I officially have 1 hour till the building closes. They just dropped off these books, which I think are reading writing companions for grade 1. It is my goal before I leave to get surfaces cleared off. I really wanna be intentional about where I put things, but I also at this point just need some sanity to like see clean spaces. So I'm gonna open up all the cabinets that are still empty and just fill them with things like in a way that makes sense, but just also giving myself time to see the space clean because right now it is a disaster. Don't mind that there's one piece of bulletin board in here. It's the magnetic one, but I got these new book bins from Walmart and I want to put them up at the front here and thinking about half them going here, half them going here. I like this little chair being here. The pad's not on there right now for the kids to sit on because I'm washing it, but I feel like this would be really cute for the kids to sit on, not necessarily me, but honestly, like I do fit here, so maybe I will. I've been looking for a teacher chair, but honestly, if I put the book bins here, I'm not gonna have space for a teacher chair, so I might just sit here. Anyway, I'm gonna see if all 21 of these fit. So I need like 10 on one side, 11 on the other side. I might have to shift this a little bit. Somebody told me on Instagram that these tip over with books in them, so I'm just gonna test that out really quick. I typically don't let the kids have more than 5 or 6 in a book bin. It's not tipping over. I don't even know if you guys can see that. They're also gonna be right next to each other, so I think it'll be fine. So I'm gonna put those out. So right now it fits 18, which is such a bummer because I want it to fit all 21. I'm wondering if I can move some things around though. I really want to keep the tech cart here because there's a plug back there and I obviously want my easel up front as well. But I'm also wondering how much I'm going to use that easel if I have all that whiteboard behind me. I think if anything, I'll just use it for chart paper, which maybe I should then just use this one for the chart paper in the back because it's flat and it's not as big. All right, I made it work. It's a close cut, but I basically just moved this down, shifted, and then my little stuffed animals over here, my little beanie babies, I just put them over next to the indoor recess stuff instead of at the edge here, which is totally fine. I want this to be my little calming corner. It's really small, but worst case scenario, I can just put those beanie babies on top or in something else maybe so that that space is open. so I'm still struggling where to put this because the other girls made it sound like they're gonna keep it up front so that they can plug in their laptops to the projector, but like I don't know where that would go. I am thinking about switching out my table layout because I could put that cart over here. However, I don't know if there's a plug back there, 1, and 2, I kind of liked that there weren't only tables of 6, like there were some groups of 3, so that students that are having a harder time with the socializing aspect of it have a way to break it up, but who knows? I'm still not set on the table layout. It's not like symmetrical or anything like that, but that might have to be the next option. I literally only have like 25 minutes left, and I was really hoping to film some TikToks before, so I think I'm just gonna start to pile things together so that at least tomorrow when I show back up, I know how to organize things. So like putting things like this is school supplies pile, over here is like toy pile, STEM pile, just putting things in piles so that I can at least leave it in a good mental space. All right, y'all, I made piles. This is everything I don't need, so people can come take it if they want. It's books, construction paper, notebooks, all that kind of stuff. This is my Wonder stuff from last year that I brought with me because I wasn't sure if I'd be in 2nd grade again or not. It's all laminated, ready to go. I just don't need it again because it's the 2nd grade focus wall. These are mine. I have to keep these. These are my writing companions. Here are student materials I need to find a home for, like markers, crayons, erasers. Here's candy I need to find a home for. I have 2 sharpeners. This is math stuff. All my math stuff right now is under here. And I just need to find more space because it's already pretty full. And then this is a pile of reading stuff that I need to put away, like games, cards, all that stuff. All my reading stuff right now is under here. And that's like what I have the most of. So I just need to find more space, which I think I still have some empty cabinets. And then the only other part I didn't get to today is my desk, obviously. My desk looks rough. And then this one bin I think is mostly like decor and stuff. I just didn't get to it. So I'll leave that here for tomorrow. I didn't put away all my fidgets and stuff yet because I need to find a place to store them. I'm not putting all of them in the calming corner. I've made that mistake before, so I'm just gonna put a couple over here for the calming corner. And then this is all my STEM bin stuff. I wanted to like make a TikTok video showing me how I put these together, so I didn't make those yet. And then this is some more stuff that I have to find a home for. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big areas that I still need to put things away. And then obviously I'm still trying to figure out what to do with my book bin situation. I was gonna use those shallow bins underneath to put the rest of these books, but then I realized they make really good bins for my math center area. As you can see, I have a ton of 1st grade friendly things to do in math over here. So, and it kind of makes sense because I want everything to be like cohesive. So like math, 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 math bulletin board, math small group table. And then all my small group stuff will be back here. Makes sense? Okay. Then like reading bulletin boards, library, reading table with all of my stuff back there, and then more books. Like I just kind of I want there to be a flow, if that makes sense. The only other thought is I still have at least 3 more empty bins in there. I could technically just not have all this out at once. Like this is a pretty large library, I will admit. Like I have so many choices for the kids to look through. It can be kind of overwhelming. So I could just take some of these bins away and only have certain books out at certain times. Like I don't have Elephant and Piggy out all year, or I don't have Magic Treehouse out all year. That is also a possibility. I just don't know what to put down here. Genuinely don't know. I want to maximize that space down there, but I don't know what to put under it. The only thing that did fit were these shallow bins, which I have a couple extra, but not enough obviously to fill that whole space. These little bins do fit. So the other option is I just suck it up and put some down here and just only put down book bins here that like don't have a lot of books in them and will fit down there. Like some of these will definitely fit. So this might just end up being what I do. so that I don't lose. See, like already though, I'm like, oh, gotta be careful. I don't want to lose this storage space down here. And I obviously am not going to keep these book bins on the floor, but I need to find a way to make them all fit. Tomorrow's another 8 to 1:30 day, and then PD starts on Monday. So it is no small feat trying to get a whole classroom set up in 2.5 days, essentially, because Monday I was only here for 3 hours. I did 6 hours almost today, and then tomorrow I'll do another 5.5, 6 hours. I loved having my mom to help me. That was super helpful to do all like the tedious tasks, like pulling things off the wall, stickers, all that kind of stuff. I am so appreciative to her. But then like when she left, like that last hour, I got so much done because I wasn't chatting with anybody. I see the pros and the cons to having somebody help you because it's like easy to get distracted, but also having a second head of hands is so useful. So tomorrow I think it's just going to be me, which I think will be good because I've kind of given away all the busy work already to my mom. So now it's just organizing and then decorating, which like decorating I kind of want to do myself anyway. But that's a wrap for today, y'all. I left myself 10 minutes. Actually, I left myself 4 minutes to quickly try and take a picture and then get out the door. I think I'm gonna go get some Mexican food and maybe some drinks with my 2 new coworkers. Thank you all so much for watching Classroom Day 2. There will be Classroom Day 3 very shortly, so make sure that you subscribe. Feel free to like and comment, and especially if you notice something that you think I could be doing better in here, or you have ideas about the book bin area or my front area, where to put this big cart, please comment because I do read the comments and I do care about what y'all say. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you on the next one.